Hey mamas, it's your girl Carrie, and welcome back to another episode of Mom Wife Career Life, your Monday mindset reset where we ditch the pressure to be perfect and trade it in for a little clarity, calm, and deep breaths. Even if you're taking those deep breaths in between school drop offs and trying to remember if you defrosted the chicken for dinner tonight. We are approaching the season of sports schedules, new group chats, surprise projects due tomorrow, and tiny humans constantly asking mama, what's for dinner? If your calendar looks like someone took a box of crayons and rage colored over every day of the week, if your brain feels like 47 tabs are open and one of them is playing music that you can't find, it's always that damn YouTube thing that pops up. If you've had moments where you just want to walk into your bathroom, shut the door, and pretend for 5 minutes that no one needs you, girl, same. And I've shared it before and I'll say it again. There is zero shame when you're in a moment of pure overwhelm to go in that bathroom, lock that door, take a deep breath to just give yourself a break. And if you need to, just cry. Sometimes it is the best release you can give yourself, and you will feel so much better after you did. Speaking from experience. But here's what I've learned, especially during the loudest, busiest seasons. And it's the quote I'm sharing with you today. You can't control the chaos, but you can create structure that brings peace. So let's jump in and break it down. Welcome to Mom Wife Career Life's weekly empowering episode of Monday's Motivational Mindset. And you know what that means. It's time to kickstart your week with a boost of inspiration, positivity, and a full lot of motivation. Working moms, I get it. Mondays can be tough. We all know that. But they're also a chance for a fresh start, a new opportunity, and the perfect day to set the tone for a successful week ahead. I'm Carrie Pat, your host and fellow working mom. Every week, I'll be sharing a motivational quote and we'll break it down, share stories, and uncover the wisdom it holds for our unique journey as working moms. So whether you're getting ready for work, making those school lunches, or just enjoying a quiet moment alone, let's dive into this week's dose of motivation. Let's make this Monday count. It is back to school season, and sometimes it comes at us like a tornado, and it doesn't always end with us having a magical pair of slippers. And that's where this week's quote comes in. You can't control the chaos, but you can create structure that brings peace. Because here's the truth. Chaos, it's going to happen. Someone's going to forget their lunch. You're going to get a call from work right as the dog pukes on the rug. That happened to me last week. That one teacher is going to keep sending home last minute forms like it's their full-time job. You can't eliminate the chaos, but you can create structure that makes those moments feel less overwhelming. That's what systems like a home command center are all about. Not about perfection, not about control, but about creating rhythm, about giving your brain a break, about getting your family on the same page so that everything doesn't fall on you. Because what I've found, especially after years of trying to carry that mental load solo, is that structure creates peace. Not because life suddenly gets easier, but because you don't have to hold every detail in your head anymore. Because let's be honest, I used to think I had to remember everything. Who needed what, when, what groceries we were out of, which kid needed cleats and which one needed a note for their teacher. And let's not even talk about what's for dinner question. But you know what? My peace doesn't come from trying to do everything perfectly. It comes from setting up simple systems that lets my family support each other and gives me space to breathe. And I'm going to dive deep into command centers tomorrow, but it's why I created our command center in the first place. It's why I print out our meal plan for the week. It's why I share our calendar, color code the kids, and even let Russ know when he's on pickup duty, because otherwise he's not picking them up. And it's not about being a type A superwoman, although I might just be. It's about protecting my energy, creating space to be present, and really modeling to the kids what it looks like to manage life, not just survive it, and what it's like to get people involved, not just do it all yourself. So my challenge for you this week, mamas, is to pick one small area of your week to bring structure to. Maybe it's printing out your meal plan and sticking it on the fridge, which if you haven't grabbed my meal planning made easy guide, grab it in the show notes. It will help you out with this one. And I have a beautiful template in there for your weekly dinner plan that you can hang right up in your command center. Or maybe it's creating a shared calendar with your partner and older kids. We have our calendar on our command center, but then I also have a digital one that I share with Russ and now with the girls. Or maybe it's setting up a spot to put all the school papers so they stop multiplying on the counter. That is a big one, declutter mamas. And then ask yourself, does this give me peace? If it feels good, keep it going. If it adds pressure, tweak it, simplify it, but most importantly, make it work for you. Structure isn't supposed to be one more thing on your to-do list. It's supposed to be a tool that takes things off of your to-do list. And remember, this isn't about making life perfect. It's about making life doable. You don't have to carry everything alone. You don't have to remember it all. You don't have to run your family like a chaotic circus juggling act. You just need a little structure that brings a whole lot of peace. So go take that first small step this week. And if you do, I'd love for you to come share it in our Facebook community, Work-Life Balance for Working Moms. Let us know what you're setting up, what you're tweaking or refreshing so we can cheer you on and maybe steal a good idea or two. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Wife Career Life with Carrie Pat. Before you go, if you found this podcast helpful, I would be so grateful if you would take a minute, go on over to iTunes and leave me a review. If you have other stressed out mamas in your life that you feel this podcast could help, take a screenshot of this episode, post it on your Instagram stories and tag me, and let them know that they are not alone and they can create balance in their life too. If there's a topic you'd like me to cover or you just want to connect, DM me on Instagram at mom.wife.career.life. Or come on over and hang out in our free Facebook community, Work-Life Balance for Working Moms. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Wife Career Life with Carrie Pat.